After, a Once Upon a Time podcast. Season 5, Episode 18, Ruby Slippers. Ruby and Mulan meet Dorothy and Oz, where the three witness Selena's return. When Dorothy goes missing, Ruby's search for her leads to the underworld. Meanwhile, Snow and David struggle with being separated from their son. I am your host, Molly Southgate, and with me is...
Martha Southgate.
And...
Hades. No! Rob Southgate.
And I'm Aunt M. Oh, no! I'm a puddle on the floor.
I'm a puddle. Aunt Wetstain, because that's all she's
Ew.
left.
Oh.
She was started out as an ice sculpture.
Did you notice that when he put her in the mason jar, that it was all cloudy? Like, yuck.
Uh-huh.
She is full of toxins. So...
I have nothing to say to that.
No. So, did you guys expect this to be the story?
Not in a million years.
No, I didn't either.
There's no way you guessed this.
I guessed Dorothy would be on this episode.
Oh, please. Wow, that's a stretch, considering they showed it in the previews.
I guess it was going to be... What?
Your cognitive abilities are amazing.
It's astounding.
I guessed it was going to be about Oz. And Mulan and Red Riding Hood.
Because we saw them in the preview.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, in other words...
I know, I'm brilliant. I can tell everything.
Yeah, no kidding.
Did you expect to see David take his name off and go and...
No. That was a shocker.
Yeah. That was
I thought
crazy.
so.
I didn't know Hook had that ability. He's not a very good drawer with his hook, though. He needs to go back to kindergarten.
Yeah.
No.
I don't think
where they teach him how to form letters.
Oh, yeah.
With his hook.
I don't think the Captain Hook font is going to become a popular
No,
one.
I don't think so. I hope not.
Why?
No.
That would be all right.
No, it was awful scrawl is what it was. But I did like that whole thing. Like I didn't see that coming either. When they were saying that David was going to go, I thought, okay, he's going to leave.
Why don't they just trap souls that are already dead down there?
What?
They can trap souls that are already dead
they're
there.
caught in between. That's what he's doing, is trying to trap them in between, because he was doing that for Zelena.
Uh-huh.
They have unresolved things. But once they're resolved, then they move on. But he wasn't letting people resolve. He wanted to keep them trapped.
Mm-hmm.
So if Hook just scrawled the names of dead people on...
They're already
dead. He can't scrawl dead people's
names on.
They have
to be alive.
Yeah. So
why don't they just scrawl bad people that are alive?
But they're not there. There's the three. They're the only ones alive.
Snow should go grab some people she doesn't like and bring them down, and then they can just go, all right, you're stuck now. We're going to go. I'm taking everybody out.
Awful Jiminy Cricket. Bring him down.
No.
Dr. Whale.
Dr. Whale. Yeah. Tiny, grumpy.
What?
Sacrifice all of them.
No. David. No.
David?
Our fans like David, we think.
Yes.
They probably do.
They probably do.
We like him to a point.
I like
Yes.
Okay, so Red.
Uh-huh.
I like her with Dorothy.
Yeah. That was another one.
They're cute together.
Now, you didn't see that
there's
coming.
a lot of kissing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you didn't see that coming?
No.
I'll tell you what. I did.
Why?
Because I can tell you right where, the whole time I kept thinking, this is where it's going to lead. When early on they said she didn't have anybody, and they had mentioned the true love's kiss, knowing that Mulan was in love with Sleeping Beauty. Remember that?
Aurora.
But we didn't know that.
Well, no, she was in love with her.
We did. They
and she said if I had, that's why she made that reference to, if I had just told her, it might be different. I don't think it would have been, but
because she loved Prince
Philip,
Eric Hamilton.
But in this case, when she was telling that to Ruby, I kept thinking, okay, because of the way Dorothy was kind of acting and the way Ruby was acting, I thought, this is where it's going to lead. So when that happened, I wasn't surprised by it, but I was surprised that they did the whole True Love's Kiss story. Like, I didn't see that coming. The other thing I didn't see coming.
What?
Belle sticking herself.
No, but hang on.
But that was a shocker, too.
We're still on...
I know, but I'm just talking about shockers.
Dorothy. I thought the whole time that they just needed to find Toto, and he could give her true love's kiss.
Yeah, you said put some peanut butter on her face. You said
if they just put a little peanut butter on her mouth, Toto would have licked it off and
but
kissed
that's
her.
not a kiss.
True love's kiss. That's how dogs kiss. legit. And what is more pure than the love between a pet and their owner?
Come here, Barney. I'm asleep.
I think it's a different type of love.
Apparently, the showrunners did too.
Yes,
writers.
apparently.
Okay.
Here's the other thing about
Bernie
Toto.
does it with me when I wake up.
So
I don't want to
always
hear
wakes
about
me
your.
up.
Well, yeah, because we try to
behaviors.
give you a poison apple at night to keep you asleep,
No.
and then Bernie kisses you, and True Love's
No,
kiss.
she doesn't. She just goes, all right.
Isn't that awesome?
She's our kitty.
She's so funny.
So here's the other thing I wanted to say about Toto.
What? You like the band?
Yeah.
What?
No. But they did hear the drums down in Africa.
Mm-hmm.
No. With Toto, she said Annie M gave her Toto. Now, this was wrong, because she said that she got Toto
I don't
after
think it was
she was...
hear the drums.
I don't know.
It was the rains in Africa. Okay.
Whatever. I hear the rains. And the drums in Africa.
No, there's no drums. Okay, keep going. I gotta think about this.
It is the rains or the plains.
It's the rains, but...
Okay, but Toto, she said that Annie M gave her Toto just before she died, after she had already told her about Oz. So Toto wasn't in Oz, but in the book and in the movie and everything, Toto is there. So that was, I don't think that was a mistake. I just think that they took creative license there, which I don't think they needed to.
Yeah.
But how old do you think she is now?
Who?
Dorothy?
Dorothy.
She's about 20.
About 20. How old was, so she wouldn't have been like 4. Because I'm wondering how long Toto's going to live. Like, when they were looking for Toto, I thought Toto could be 4 paws up right now, because he's got to be getting old.
I think they said he was like she was like 7 when she went.
Okay, if she was 7 when she went,
Yeah,
and now
7.
she's 27, take away the 4, add 16. Okay, so she's like what?
What?
Toto's like 14?
I don't know.
I stopped a long time ago.
Yeah, why are you even listening to me?
We're not. I don't think anyone is. I think
Toto,
all the listeners have turned it off now.
You said you were going to think about it. You pulled out your phone and now you're typing.
Well, I have to look up the
Googling
lyrics.
That's how she thinks.
Okay.
Huh.
So I was just thinking that Toto
Huh.
was not going to last real long. So I thought that could be what was going to play in here. Like, we'd have a big weepy scene that Toto's dead.
We don't know anything yet.
But he died of a natural death.
Well, we do know.
What?
What do you mean?
He didn't die.
No. But we do know that she went and she kissed.
Okay, there is a mention of drums.
Yes,
I
win.
hear the drums echoing tonight.
That's what I was thinking
No,
of.
you're lying. But the...
Is Phil Collins in this song?
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Yep, I got it all right.
No, you didn't.
At least I knew it was Toto. You didn't even know that. There used to be a bar right here named Toto's. Yeah,
Was it a little doggy that owned
No, it had just like a checkerboard for a sign, and it was. I always thought it looked like the trashiest place. Like, when I was a kid, we'd drive by and be like, Toto's, that's like Wizard of Oz. Then I'm like, wait a minute, this is like the crap Wizard of Oz. This is terrible.
So it didn't look like Granny Steiner?
No, it looked terrible. It looked like the worst place. Like, I wouldn't go there now, and I'll go to a dive now. This was bad.
What's a dive?
Terrible place.
Oh.
Yeah. So, all right. What else happened in this episode?
Okay, we got Zelina and Hades.
Yes. Now, that's...
He lied, of course.
Yes.
Because he's Hades.
He's Hades.
But he said, the only thing I got out of it was making you happy by killing Annie M. That's not true. He killed the hope. He said, I get to make you stop. No one is going to work with you now. No one is going to believe you or whatever. He got a heck of a lot out of killing Annie M.
I think that the Zelina thing is interesting now because she is still Zelina.
Yeah. She's such a cool character though, because she really has so many layers to her, and they don't just make her a caricature. She's not just a bad guy.
Yeah.
Like, she really struggles with a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I think that the fact that, like, her whole motivation that made her this was envy, and now it's like it's not the envy that's driving her; it's the I want my baby. And she feels like she was, put upon by her mother, and like all these things are there. And I think that they do a really good job of bringing that to the surface. And I think she's doing an unbelievable job.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
As Zelina.
Well, and she said,
but I think Hades is great this season too. I mean, this is a great bad guy.
It's a great season.
Yeah.
Yeah. But she
said, Belle.
Yes, we're not there yet. We got to finish out.
Mom is not ready for Belle.
I want to talk about this for a minute. But she, now you guys talked over my...
Are you thinking of the rains in Africa?
No, I'm not. When
you have to Google it?
No, when Zelina was sitting there at the table, and I totally lost what I was going to say.
Oh,
she was, but
she was having morning sickness, Belle was?
Are you talking about that scene, or are you talking about the scene when she talked to Hades when she was in Dorothy's house?
I don't know, because you guys threw me off so bad.
How?
All right, let me think.
We said like 2 things, and now you're...
So, what I was trying to say before is that Zelina says in this episode, I just know I'm not going to get my happy ending. No matter what happens, I'm not going to get it.
Right.
I won't have it with my baby. I won't have it with Hades or anything.
Uh-huh.
No
And by the end of the episode, she's like, yeah, I might as well try.
Yeah.
And so when she went back to Hades, she's like,
Hades,
you know what?
And
I mean, because she might just have a different kind of happiness. He was saying, stay down here with me and we can rule over the underworld and we could have a life down here. So it may not be
it could be what we said.
Storybrooke life, but it could be a good life for
it's
Zelina
what we said
and Hades.
last
I
time.
want them to have their own little happy power evil couple.
Right. What about the baby, though? Do we want the baby to be raised in that?
No, the baby is not there. Just the twins.
No, but she's not stopping until she gets her baby.
Right.
And the baby can go.
All right.
Baby can go.
So you wanted to talk about Belle and
Oh.
Zelina.
Yeah, I thought that scene was really cool because when Belle realized he can take my baby at any time.
Yeah.
Because he can speed it up.
Yeah, the realization and the fact that they were kind of almost starting to work together.
I love them as a team.
Yeah, I like their chemistry together.
Yeah. Well, they're both from Lost.
Oh, yeah.
So they got history outside of this show.
Okay. So they know each other.
Yes. So I liked that, though. I thought that was interesting with the two of them. I thought Belle was really
Who was she
good.
in Lost?
Who was who?
Zelina.
She was the sister. Remember the sister and brother? Don't you remember the sister and brother?
Yeah, but Zelina wasn't.
Yeah, she was the sister. Uh-oh.
And
To
then
Google.
That was the blonde girl.
And then
That's her.
There was an episode on Full House that that the character looked exactly like Selena. Remember?
All right.
Yes. So
It
You
was
look it up.
scary.
you guys keep talking
She looked
while I
so
look
much.
it up.
Did she?
Yeah.
Was she green?
No.
Was she dating a guy with blue hair?
No.
No. All right. So then we see Belle, continuing the Belle story. She goes back to Rumple and tells him, hey, this is what's going on. He can take this baby at any point. And Rumple's like, yeah, I know. We just got to solve this. She's like, I found a way.
Grace.
Who is it then?
You're thinking of the Dairy Queen was Juliet.
No, the one. Look up Zelina. Just look up Zelina. I probably got the wrong character, but I'm telling you, Zelina was on Lost. I have not lost it.
I don't know.
But she came up with a solution to pause everything.
Oh, I want to say this.
Do it.
She said, I can pause the birth for a baby. I can pause everything.
Yes.
And she holds up the needle.
Yes. I did not see this coming
at
all.
I didn't think that I figured that even if he's a bad guy, it would still be true love. Like, he could still love her, but he said, I won't be able to wake you up.
Right. Well,
that was pretty powerful.
And she's like,
but
I'm going to go get my dad, and he can
But you know what?
wake me up.
What it said is it had to be a two-way street. That's what Red said. And she can't love him as the Dark One the way he loves her. He does love her.
Yeah.
So he technically, to her, well, you could wake me up, but I'm not going to be anything but the Dark One. So I know that kiss is not going to wake you up.
So the dad is going to wake her up.
The dad can wake her up because he has love for her and she has love for him.
She played...
I told you!
She was on Lost.
I win.
He's right.
I win!
She was Charlotte. I forgot. I know. As soon as I saw it, I was like, Charlotte, of course.
I have never seen that show.
I don't think she had a brother.
Did I get the wrong show? Or the wrong character?
Yeah, Charlotte was this one. She was one of the, she was one of the other, she was the doctor.
Yeah, you know what? I don't remember. I think we might have to go back and watch that.
The anthropologist. She was with
The Others?
The Others with Daniel Faraday.
Yes.
Who are the others?
We haven't shown you that show yet.
You have no idea. It's
okay,
awesome.
well, we got to focus on this one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
that happens. We fall into a rabbit hole, but this isn't Wonderland.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought the stuff in Oz was extremely cool.
Yes.
But I have to say, those are the slowest flying monkeys ever.
Yeah.
They played out like a whole scene as you saw them like screeching coming in. I'm like,
It's like,
they're going to be on them in like 2 seconds. And they played out like a whole 2-minute scene. And then they ran, and then the monkeys made it. I'm
and
like,
then the monkeys lost him in the woods. Like, oh crap, they got into the trees before we could get here.
You darn kids, you stay out of my poppy field.
Yeah, maybe they got a little sleepy from the poppies earlier.
oh, I bet.
It was funny when she leaned down to sniff the poppy. Dorothy's like, no.
Yeah.
We're not getting out of here for hours if you do that. That was pretty good.
Mm-hmm. But she's a wolf. She can just take the cloak off. She'd be a sleepy wolf and then just lift up the wolf.
Sleepy wolf.
Carry the wolf.
The wolf is giant.
Oh, yeah. It's like...
Carry the wolf. She rode on the wolf.
Oh,
right.
Yeah.
So I thought that was sad when they told the story about Dorothy and you find out
she
like
has no
she has
family.
nobody. So after she wakes up, in the movie, they're like, oh, Dorothy, ah, ha, ha, like having fun with her.
Everybody loves you.
And then you find out that only Annie M, the rest of them were like, shut up, dumb girl. Like, it's awful.
Now, you read the sequel, didn't you? Return to Oz?
No, I didn't.
Did you?
There are like...
Because there are 10 books or something in the
15, I
series or
believe.
something.
Yeah, I haven't read the other ones.
15 awesomenesses?
Yes.
Okay, well, nice going not reading them.
But Dorothy's only in some of them.
Right, but we could have known if this was true to their...
Why would Dorothy not be in the others?
Well, because they're the stories of
Dorothy?
Oz.
Did she die? Oh, no. Tell me she does.
No.
How
I don't
about you
believe she
read them
does.
and then you find out? But listen, why didn't you know that in order to tell us whether that was
Molly,
true
go
to the
upstairs.
book?
I'm going to pause, and I want you to read the
You
entire
even
series.
own the book. You own the second book.
No, I don't.
Does she?
Yeah.
I do. What?
I don't think she does.
No, I don't.
What's it called?
I don't think.
Return to Oz.
Mom!
No, that was a Disney movie. That was an awesome movie. Did you ever see that?
No, I don't.
Yeah!
You saw it? No, you didn't. You
It's
saw
animated.
No, that's the wrong one. This is one that's live action. It came out in the 80s.
Oh,
And
yeah.
hey, remember the 80s? And it's got bizarre characters in it. It's awesome.
Oh, I want to see it.
Yeah, we'll have to watch for that one.
Or The Wiz.
I love The Wiz, too.
What's The Wiz?
It's a musical.
It's a musical version, like the first one wasn't.
Uh-huh.
With disco kind of music.
Kind of.
Is there a Wizzy Fizzy?
What's that?
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
The movie, Michael Jackson plays the Scarecrow in it. And Nipsey Russell is the Cowardly Lion.
Ross.
Diana Ross.
I might have made that up.
I might even have Nipsey Russell might be the Tin Man.
Oh,
I don't remember.
Now I gotta.
It is Diana Ross.
You guys are just keeping me
To the
on
Google.
here. Okay, you keep
Google Unite.
So,
But they did, you know what? They did The Wiz as one of those live shows this year. We didn't watch it.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't see it?
No.
Well, if it was really big, it'll be on Netflix.
Yes. I think you were in a play or something, so I think you need to cool it
yeah,
on
it's
that.
Diana Ross.
See, I was... you
Ted
said
Ross. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Diana Ross was Dorothy.
it. I was right. Yeah.
Ted Ross
Was who?
was the lion.
Okay, so I got that wrong. But Nipsey
Russell
Russell
is
is the Tin Man.
Lena Horne was Glinda.
Yeah.
Richard Pryor was the wizard.
Yes,
How
I
could you
forgot
go wrong
that.
with Richard Pryor?
Well, if you've seen Superman 3, terrible.
I haven't. I've
Don't.
seen Superman 1.
3 is terrible.
Didn't you say the third Batman is terrible?
No, it's awful.
Okay, we're going to talk about the show. So where were we? We've talked about...
We're talking about Oz.
Uh-huh.
We talked about Zelina and Hades.
Okay, so then...
I'm thinking.
So David is stayed back with Hook.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Henry and everybody. And then Snow went back to follow Dorothy. No, what's her name?
No, she went with Red.
With Red, thank you. Ruby.
Which I thought was weird. She went with Red, but how is she getting back to Storybrooke?
With Red. She
How?
was. With the shoes.
Oh, the shoes will get her there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Dad, the shoes go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was something I got lost on.
So she said, you go.
Hey, have you ever seen Lost?
You take her there,
No.
and then she'll take you to Storybrooke.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe they go there, like, on their first date.
Yeah.
They could go to Granny. They go to Storybrooke on their first date.
Oh, she can go introduce Dorothy to Granny. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Could be.
Red already met Aunt Em.
Unfortunately, they got to deliver that news.
Yeah.
No,
although she was already dead, maybe they don't have to tell her. That she became a puddle.
She became a puddle.
She melted.
That was really cloudy.
Yep.
Well, I don't know what color you'd think you'd be.
I don't know. Clear.
Clear.
I think you hold yourself a little too high.
Ish.
Yeah.
That just looked like somebody brushed their teeth and put it in there. That's gross.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So let's talk about what happens next week. So the next one, which we haven't seen, but it looks like there's a lot of action in this next one.
Because we're winding down
we
here.
We are.
The season's almost over. If we could stop getting strep throat, we might actually catch up and be on time.
That would be incredible.
I have strep throat right now.
Right, but you're so much better that now you can actually talk.
Yeah.
Yes.
I could talk before.
So it looks like next week we're going to get a big push forward with stuff. This was a great episode, but I think we're going to get more push forward in the story of them there. I really think we're right. There's only, 4 more episodes from this one?
Mm-hmm.
So the next 2 are going to resolve this story in Hades, I have a feeling.
Now,
and then the final 2
are going to push us to the next story.
Right. Or at least the final one is going to be about the next story.
One of the things that I really loved in this was when Henry came down with the pages and he said,
that was great.
Look, she made it.
Yes.
She made it and she's holding Neil. And that was really cool because they lost the phones.
Right.
So they can't haunt anybody anymore.
So sad.
Yeah. All those people now have no way of torturing their loved ones.
Torturing? No, they're
haunting them.
No. They're haunting them.
No, they're like,
Ooh.
no, they aren't.
You see how much you like it when Mom haunts you. Boo. Boo.
Ah, get away from me. You're not dead.
I'd be going, let me just poke that.
Yeah.
So
it's like you're just a voice and can I poke your eye? No, don't poke my eye. Why are you trying to poke me? You're just a voice.
Let's end it. You can find past episodes of this and all of our podcasts on our website, which is
www.southgatemediagroup.com.
And for this show, put a / Ever After Podcast, and you'll get right to it. And we also have the episodes for Ever After in Wonderland that we did there as well. You can follow us on Twitter at EverAfterPod. You can follow us on Instagram. We have an Ever After Instagram that nobody is really on, but we've started posting things. So follow us there. Look for Ever After Podcast on Instagram. We have Southgate Media Group now has a Patreon page. Once again, patreon.com/Southgate Media Group. You can support our network. If you support for as little as $1 a month, you can actually do $0.25 a month, but whatever amount. But if you did $1 a month, that comes out for this show to 25 cents an episode, 22 times a year. That is not a lot, and it really adds up and helps us out. So please consider supporting us there. Let's see. What else do we have? Another way to support us is on our website in the upper right-hand corner is an Amazon ad. If you click on that, when you're going to go shop on Amazon, just before you shop on Amazon, it puts a cookie on your computer. And for the next 24 hours from the point you click on that, we get a small commission for what you spend. So even if you use Amazon Prime, you still pay the same price, but we get a little tiny commission to support the network. And did I miss anything? We have Ever After t-shirts on our website too.
Yeah, hoodies, baseball shirts.
There's a phone cover.
Yeah.
You can order. So really cool
Tons of stuff.
Please write to us. Let us know what you think is going to happen here at the end of the season. We would love to hear from you. And if there's anything you want us to do with this show, let us know, because we're having fun with this and we want to keep it going. So please reach out to us. The email is southgatemediagroup@gmail.com. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's end this the way every great fairy tale ends.
Happily ever after.
The end.